Hello students, already we have finished the introduction for human reproduction as we have studied in the previous video. So humans, they reproduce sexually, hence they have the three events in sexual reproduction as we have studied already the three events. And the humans are viviparous, means they give birth to the young ones directly, and their fertilization is internal inside the female body. Okay, and we have started a outline for to study the human reproductive system. So today we are going to start with the male reproductive system. So this is the structure of male reproductive system. We have finished the outline like always, what is in the previous video we have studied. So human reproductive system, that is male reproductive system, can be divided into three different sections, that is primary sex organ, accessory ducts, glands and external genitalia. Okay, and one more thing here, the reproductive system in a male is associated with the excretory system. Okay, that is hence this reproductive system is also called as sometimes urinogenital system. Means here you can see along with the reproductive parts, you can see the structure of, yes, the excretory, some part of the excretory system. So this is a bladder, ureter, which connects with the kidney, a pair of kidneys, and urethra. Understood? This is the structure of excretory system we have already studied in our previous standards, and along with there is associated reproductive system, hence it is called as urinogenital system. Okay, we'll start with the primary sex organ. Already we know the male reproductive system consists of a pair of primary sex organ called testes. Okay, so this is the pair of testes, two pairs, which is made up of, okay, before going to that, where these testes are located, this pair of testes are located in a pouch like structure called as scrotum. Okay, that is sac like structure which is hanging outside the lower pelvic region in males. Okay, those sacs where these testes are embedded. So there is one typical reason why these testes are always in the, or sometimes or during some process, they are always in the scrotum sac. Why? Because of we know our normal body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius, normal body temperature, but the spermatogenesis process, that is the sperm production which is always taking place within the testes, they need to maintain the temperature around 2 to 2.5 degree Celsius of temperature, the spermatogenesis process needed. But what happens if the testis is inside the body? What happens? The spermatogenesis process doesn't take place, or if they undergone the spermatogenesis process also, the sperm will be, maybe they will get inactivated. Okay, because we know some enzymes also work like that, they also needed the optimum temperature to maintain their viability. In the same way, if the sperm should be viable, means alive, then the spermatogenesis process should be takes place in the this temperature range, that is 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius. But our body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. Hence, during the spermatogenesis process or maximum time, the testes will be embedded in the scrotal sac, where they going to avoid the normal body temperature, and they in the scrotal sac they maintain 2 to 2.5, sometimes 3 degrees Celsius, which helps in the spermatogenesis process. So this is about scrotum sac, pair of testes. Okay, testes, that is the length of the testis, sometimes it will be 4 to 5 centimeter, and width will be 2 to centimeter. Okay, width and height. And next, always the shape, it will be oval kind, oval shape. And this testis, we know, it is made up of several coiled structures. Before going to the coiled structure, we can say there are 250 compartments. Okay, that compartments we call it as testicular lobules. Okay, all these are testicular lobules where there are some 2 to 3 coiled structures called as seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous, okay, tubule, understood. And where in this seminiferous tubules only there is production of sperm or spermatogenesis takes place. Next, we are going to study about the accessory ducts now. As we know in the previous video, accessory ducts starts with the first structure. From all this seminiferous tubule will be connected with the tube called as compartment called as rete testis, this portion. After to the rete testis there is a duct called as vasa efferentia. Next to the vasa efferentia, that is epididymis, where the sperm get temporarily stored. Okay, this is the structure where the sperm get stored for temporarily. So next to the epididymis there is a large duct which connects to the ejaculatory duct and to the urethra, so that we call it as vas deferens. Okay, so along with that there are some accessory glands. There are 3 accessory glands which are always in a pair. So first pair, this leaf like structure called as seminal vesicle. Next is bulbourethral gland, and the third one is prostate gland. We know all these 3 along with the sperm, they make a secretion called seminal fluid or seminal plasma. Okay, which include sperm, the first thing. Along with the sperm, there may be fructose, calcium and some enzymes. Okay, which makes or which keeps sperm healthy and active. Understood? So this is accessory ducts and glands, and these are associated structure of urinary system. Next we'll go to the external genitalia. Here the external genitalia is penis. Okay, so this penis are made up of some erectable tissues, some tissues which are meant for erection of the penis during the copulation process or during the insemination. So that erection process will be helped by the tissues, special types of tissues which is present in the penis. And at the end there will be a bulged portion where there is a cover. Okay, at the end of the penis, that covering we call it as foreskin, and the bulged portion at the end we call it as glans penis. Okay, this is called as a copulatory organ which helps in the gamete transfer process. Okay, during fertilization or during insemination, so the gametes, the sperm is get transferred with the help of penis, and it is transferred into the female external genitalia, that is vagina. Okay, so what all we have studied? The structure first is the sex organ, primary sex organ, a pair of testes. Next is associated or accessory ducts. What are those ducts? Rete testis, yes, vasa efferentia, epididymis, vasa deferens, which in turn connects to the ejaculatory duct, where when the sperm comes here, the secretion, seminal fluid, they secrete their secretion, they pour their secretion. Along with that, okay, they ejaculated together, forming a fluid. That fluid we call it as seminal fluid or seminal plasma, or it is also called as semen. Okay, which in turn consists of the male gamete. Understood? So we'll study the pathway from how the from the testis till the ejaculatory duct or urethra, the pathway of the travel of sperm. Okay, sperm, we know they are secreted in seminiferous tubule. From the seminiferous tubule, they enter into the rete testis. From the rete testis, efferentia, vasa efferentia. From vasa efferentia, in epididymis, they stored temporarily, they get stored. When there is a time of ejaculation or insemination process, sperm which is stored in the epididymis get transferred with the help of vasa deferens then to the ureter and comes at the penis, glans penis, and it will be ejaculated, inseminated into the female body. So this is what the structure. The sectional view of testis or especially seminiferous tubule will study in the next session. Okay, so this is what the structure of the male reproductive system in humans. Okay.